Hello, everybody. Hello, Middle East, North Africa, and the rest of the world. Hope everyone is doing well in our Intersect update for September 2024. In this presentation or meeting, we will first listen to Joanna talking about l'alcool DRAP, which, from what I know, used to be staking pool, and it's switched. We see a lot of familiar faces. That's nice. So please, Joanna, the floor is yours. After you finish, I will do my little presentation, regular presentation about Intersect update. So I'll mute myself. Please, the floor is yours.
Great. Yeah, I'll share my screen, but first I'll just quickly introduce myself. For those that don't know me, I'm Joanna. I've been active in the Middle East, North Africa community for a while, and Cardano specifically for a really long time. But yeah, I'm mostly focused on governance. I'm really passionate about governance. And so in Fund 11, the FOTREC team, we won a proposal to create a community DRAP. And that's what we're focused, that's what I want to present to you guys today. So we've officially wrapped that proposal up, and our DRAP is up and running. So I just wanted to present it to you guys as we're recruiting members to the DRAP, but also delegation. So the l'alcool DRAP, we're focused on creating a representation framework for Cardano governance. So yeah, like I mentioned, we won a proposal, and the main problem that we were trying to solve is that, as you guys are aware, in Cardano governance, there's 3 governing bodies. There's the Constitutional Committee, the DRAPs, and the staking pools. And so for the DRAPs, where you give your voting power to an individual to vote on governance actions on your behalf, we found that an individual might not have the skills or the expertise to fulfill like votes on behalf of many different domains and expertise. So we came up with a solution where we can create a community DRAP or a team-based DRAP, where it's not just an individual, but it's a collective. So like I mentioned, and I won't read through these, but our mission is really to create and adopt a framework for creating a collective Cardano DRAP. And then we aim to develop and model this framework. So the way we've modeled our team-based DRAP or collective DRAP is based on the concept of sociocracy, where our DRAP will consist of multiple circles and domain circles. So sociocracy is based on consent. So all decision-making will be consent-based, and we will have different domain circles or different circles that represent different domains that we initially thought are applicable for voting on different governance actions. But since this is an open community framework and collective, then people can join and create circles that they think are relevant to the DRAP and to voting on different governance actions. So if you don't find yourself resonating with any of the circles that already exist, you can join the open circle and propose to run your own circle. So it could be, for example, a marketing or whatever else domain that you think will be necessary. So the 3 main circles that we've come up with and are running now are policy circle. This is a non-voting circle, but it's only there to support on the governance framework of this DRAP and the different policies that we would adopt. And we take a lot of our inspiration from a paper that we also in our proposal want to complete, and it's about creating a governance framework for Cardano following sociocracy and what's it called? Yeah, in any case, sorry, I got distracted by the dogs. So then the 3 main circles that we are running now are infrastructure, applications, and open. So just really quickly, for a domain circle, and like I mentioned, these are all variables and they're configurable. So this is just what we came up with now, but as the DRAP grows, this is stuff that we collectively can agree on and change. But anyone that's interested can either join an existing domain circle or run their own domain circle. And so, yeah, like I mentioned, the team. So Megan is running the open circle. I'm running the application circle. Ray Mata, which runs the grow pool, stake pool, runs the infrastructure circle. And then we have Kenrick, Erkstein, and Jose that are on the policy circle, but they're, like I mentioned, non-voting. So really quickly, how you can join, you can either delegate to this DREP on our existing DREP ID. You can follow us on social media, so we're on X, or you can join one of our circles. So you can fill in a form or reach out to me directly and join the circle. And we have like circle meetings. So we're also almost done with our white paper, and that outlines like everything from our vision, mission, to how our like the operations would be, to how we would be very like how the votes are communicated to the community. Right now we're in the process of also setting up a multi-sig, but we're looking at the best practices for doing so. So there's a lot of information that's in that white paper, and we'll be releasing it really soon. But the idea and the mission is just, let's work together on making sure that governance actions that are voted on for Cardano are representative of different domains and a collective. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I know I didn't have a lot of time, so I tried to summarize it, but if you guys have any questions or feedback or would like to learn anything, just either ask me here or reach out to me individually. Thanks, Rami.
Thank you. That was great. I fully support that. I will definitely join the socials, and you did a great job. That's a record. You did it in like 5 minutes, literally, and that's amazing. This is very nice. I appreciate that you appreciate everyone here's time, and you were very concise and straight to the point. That's great. So, if anyone has any questions, or even if they come up with questions for later, if no one knows, if someone doesn't know, Joanna is the creator of the Cardano MENA group that we initially use. And I'm running the other newer, smaller group that's related to governance for Cardano, more like Intersect updates. And if you have any questions to ask Joanna, feel free. I'm sure she'll be open to any questions and interactions. So, if anyone has any questions, please do raise them. If not, let's move on to the presentation. Okay, I'll go ahead and start the presentation. I'll share my screen now. Oh, I think I'm not host anymore. I don't know if I'm sharing my screen. Can you guys see my screen?
No.
Not yet.
Okay, so yeah, Joanna, I think you could right click on my picture, on my frame, and you should get a button. Okay, thanks. Sorry, guys. So let's go. I will share my screen now. Do we see my screen? Or okay, great. So welcome to Intersect MENA Townhall. As you can see, this time I have the template from Intersect. This is a very nice and colorful PowerPoint presentation. Let's start by talking what's the content of the presentation. Intersect elections, meet the candidates, application updates, recent events and X Spaces, Cardano Foundation joins Intersect, Cardano Summit and Constitutional Workshop, Annual Members Summit, Membership and Community Conversations, Open Source Office Updates, Community Hubs, launches, governance tooling, DIRA Pioneer Program workshops, community grants and milestones, Intersect YouTube channel, and finally, important resources. So as we can see, the applications for committee and board seat elections closed on September 27th, so around 2 days ago. You can find the candidates' bios here. I will send this presentation to you guys after we finish. And as you can see, if you click Control on your keyboard and you can press any link, anything highlighted in blue is a link in this presentation, and you'll have this presentation for you afterwards. So, applications numbers. As you can see, we have a budget committee, Cardano Civics Committee, Intersect Steering Committee, Membership and Community Committee, Open Source Committee, Technical Steering Committee, Product Committee, and Membership Board. And we can see the total number of applications. Upcoming events and spaces. The Membership and Community Committee, MCC, has launched its own X account. We can go there by clicking here. There was an X space done a bit more than a week ago on September 15th to discuss the MCC and the upcoming elections in more detail, which happened. The committee's bi-weekly report is available for viewing from this link here. It provides an update and an overview of all committees and their associated working group status and progress. Cardano Foundation joins Intersect to advance community governance and blockchain. So this partnership marks a significant step as the community moves towards full governance in the Voltaire era. The foundation will also participate in the upcoming Cardano Summit. If you guys haven't registered or you need to know more information, it's happening basically around 20th of October, around this date. So be quick about it. The tickets are running out. Hosting workshops and panels on Cardano's future. Check the special X Space event held on September 24th to discuss the summit plans. Constitutional Workshop, it's a series that has reached its halfway point with more sessions still available for participation. Elected delegates and alternates are synthesizing insights from completed workshops to help shape the final constitution. We can see its calendar here. Resources including the draft constitution, workshop schedules, and details for participants are available in the Intersect knowledge base. In the end slide of this presentation, we will share all the useful links. One of them is the knowledge base of Intersect. And here we can see constitutional workshop numbers. These are presented from Intersect. Total workshops completed, scheduled, and confirmed delegates. Annual members meeting. This also we can see here the timeline of all the important. Of course, it's not very clear because it's not quite zoomed in, but once you have this presentation, you can see all these details clearly. The member summit will allow community hubs to unite local members to discuss Cardano's product roadmap and budget and how Intersect can continue supporting Cardano's on-chain governance into 2025, along with looking back at what's done as achievements. So you can read more here on how to reserve RSVP. Membership and community. An X Space was held to discuss Cardano's 2025 budget and the procedures for the upcoming board elections, and the X Space September 23 focused on details about the budget, committees, and board seat selections. So you can see here these numbers: total contacts, associates, individual members, enterprise members. Open Source Office, or OSO. OSO successfully conducted a pre-vote electing Mortis Angerman, Robin Boning, Nicholas Hennen, and Diane Mueller. Hope I'm saying the names correctly. To the committee, the OSO team recently returned from the Linux Foundation Open Source Summit in Vienna, where they engaged with key figures in the open source, including leaders from Hyperledger and Verizon. As they prepare for Q4, the OSO will launch project support services with footprint analysis reports expected in early October. We can follow open source Git, book, and socials for updates from the link presented here. Community hubs. A new community hub has been launched in the USA, led by AWIN, with an upcoming annual members meeting alongside 5 other hubs. The Sri Lanka hub has translated the committee and board seat elections pack into Sinhala and created an introductory video that we can see here for Intersect. The Africa hub launched its regional hub in Nairobi, Kenya, with discussion on Cardano and decentralized governance. We can check what happened in Kenya here. LATAM, which is Latin America, launches its Colombia hub on September 14th, followed by Constitutional Workshop, which we can see here, and Japan held a meetup in Osaka. Other events include Line Live Talk that happened on September 20 in Japan, and WADA Africa hub, Townhall on September 19th, Constitutional Workshop on September 21 in Burkina Faso, and East Africa Townhall, September 21, that we can check here. So just bear in mind, these information are from the Intersect Update 32, if I'm not mistaken. Intersect Update 33 just got published yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So this was made yesterday before the most recent one happened. And I'll share a link with you guys in order to see Intersect Update 33. Governance tooling, the Constitutional Committee portal, or CC portal, we can see information here, has been launched on the Cardano mainnet to enhance governance transparency. It provides access to profiles on the Interim Constitutional Committee, or ICC, members, their voting records, and decision rationales. The Cardano GovTool aims to make, for people that don't know, aims to make governance accessible to all ADA holders with a user-friendly interface. It allows users to find DREPs, submit governance actions, and vote. Since its recent mainnet launch, feedback is being collected to implement improvements. The tool is open source and maintained by the community. DREP Pioneer Program. If you're interested in learning more about DREPs or want to learn how to register as a DREP, please visit our Intersect knowledge base. You'll find detailed information on the DREP role, responsibilities, and the registration process, along with helpful resources to guide you through becoming a part of the DREP community. September 21st marked one of the final DREPs workshops for the first cohort. Jenny Brito, we can see her her X profile here, facilitated an in-person full-day event in North Carolina, USA. We're almost done, people. We're gonna talk about community grants. So the projects that got the grants are Cardano Curation, Lidonation, and Daniela Alves and Maria Carmo. Cardano Curation released a second video on the Voltaire era available in English and Spanish. We can see the both versions in the links here. Lido Nation delivered the 5th milestone of the DREP campaign platform grant. The link is here. Daniela Alves and Maria Carmo completed their education and multimedia grant, producing 13 YouTube videos and 80 articles focusing on Cardano and decentralized governance. As for metrics or statistics or numbers, we have 118 grants awarded, 15 grant categories, 55 countries, and total ADA expended. Intersect YouTube channel. Some may notice that they've recently published more content on their on Intersect's YouTube channel. Check out the recent updates, such as catch up with Sri Lanka Hub Manager. Please subscribe to the channel here and watch more exciting content in the coming weeks. Other highlights include Intersect's head of product, Lorenzo Bruno, covering the creation of Cardano GovTool, and Beatrice Anihiri, a member of the Interim Constitutional Committee and founder of Consensus, who spoke about why becoming a DREP is so important. Finally, important resources we can see here: Intersect knowledge base, Intersect website, GovTool, Discord, and Telegram, X, and LinkedIn. You will receive this PowerPoint, and please feel free to delve into it and discover, navigate whatever you like. The leadership, of course, Charles Hoskinson, Tamara Hassan, Romain Pellerin, or Pellerin, I'm not sure, Jeff Pollack, Professor Agelos Kiayas. Thank you everyone for being patient. Thank you for your time. I hope I didn't take a lot of your time. I will stop sharing my screen now. Okay. So, if anyone has any questions to Joanna, to me, or to each other, I hope everyone is satisfied by what's happening in the space because there's a lot of action, of course. And I would recommend you guys watch the interview that happened on YouTube with DX Talk between Rudy Shushani and Cardano Foundation CEO Frederick Gregard. So it's very helpful, and you'll get another kind of update also on what's happening in Cardano Foundation and their projects. Anybody else would like to share something? Okay, I see that in the chat, Joanna shared a couple useful links. So please feel free to check these links. And if someone missed them, you can always talk to Joanna. Again, thank you a lot, guys, for being here. Thank you for your time. It seems no one wants to add something. Joanna, do you want to add something? Or
Yeah, I just wanted to mention something that I forgot. We also won another proposal last round, where we're building an AI agent to support us with the DREP. So we will be doing some like community feedback and polls for the community to gather some data. So just keep an eye out in the chat if you find this interesting and would want to support on something like this. Thank you.
I for sure will keep an eye, and I'm sure everyone here is interested. So then again, thanks for everyone's presence. Thank you guys for your time, and have a good rest of your weekend. Although short, but hopefully well spent weekend. So see you guys in the next one. Thank you again. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Ronnie.
Stop recording.
You're welcome, brother.